You drop onto the hard ground of a dusty plain in the African wilderness. Mom gives a quick nuzzle. You've got 2 hours to master these wobbly legs before becoming someone's dinner. Left leg, right leg, face plant. You finally get those legs working, just in time to hear Mom's motivational speech. Keep up or get eaten. No pressure or anything. Desert Survival 101 starts immediately. Your first lesson? Dinner time. You wobble over to the milk bar, but Mom's got her own teaching style. Every time you get close, she shifts position, making you stumble after her. If you can't keep up while eating, how will you keep up while running? Your family isn't exactly the Brady Bunch. Just Mom's small group of females and their wobbly-legged kids, all huddled together in this dusty wasteland. Everyone takes turns playing lookout while the babies feed, because out here, you're basically having dinner in a lion's kitchen. The afternoon sun burns overhead as your group huddles for rest. Your ears catch something, a whisper of movement in the tall grass. Before anyone can react, a flash of golden fur explodes from the bushes. The lioness moves like lightning, and in that split second, everything changes. Your brother, who is napping just a tail length away from you, disappears in a blur. All you hear is the thundering of hooves as the group scatters, your mom pushing you forward with desperate urgency. You hear all the panicked breathing of the group, your own heart pounding, and in the distance, sounds you'll wish you could forget. When the group finally stops running, something's different. The empty space where your brother should be feels massive. You notice how the adults position themselves now, forming a tight circle around the remaining young ones. Your mom stands closer to you than before, her ears constantly moving, scanning for danger. That's when you learn your second big life lesson. In the African wilderness, family can disappear in a blink of an eye. The days that follow are survival boot camp. You learn to sleep with one ear up, your body never fully relaxing. The adults drill their lessons into you. How a hunting lion's footsteps sound different from a walking one. How to read shadows for danger. How to spot an ambush before it happens. Your family becomes a military unit. Those giant ears working together like nature's most advanced security system. The weeks pass and you're getting bigger, which means you need more food. A serious problem in this dusty wasteland. While the adults feast on tough, thorny plants, you and the other young ones survive on soft grasses that grow in shady spots. Finding these rare patches becomes your daily mission. And trust me, there's nothing funny about competing with your cousins for the last bite of edible green stuff in sight. Then the dry season hits. The adults get restless, and before you know it, your whole group is on the move. This isn't just a casual stroll to new grazing grounds. It's a serious journey across terrain that looks like it's trying to kill you. Every step brings a new challenge. Scorching sand that burns your hooves, rocks sharp enough to slice open skin, and hills that make your legs burn. The adults move with purpose, following paths worn down by generations before you. You're just trying to keep up, learning the hard way that stopping means getting left behind. After what feels like forever, your group finally reaches a new valley. It's not exactly a 5-star resort, but at least there's more green stuff than rocks. The whole place is different. New smells, new sounds, new hiding spots to memorize. Other groups of donkeys are already here, and apparently, this is the next spot where everyone meets up during dry season. It's like nature's version of a family reunion, except everyone's too busy staying alive. Each group has their own feeding spots, their own resting areas. Get it wrong, and you'll quickly find yourself on the receiving end of some very angry braying. But there's something else happening to you. You're not the baby anymore. Your body's getting stronger, your instincts are sharper. Those survival lessons from months ago, they're just part of who you are now. No more hanging around with mom. If you're a male, you're pushed towards groups of other young males, your own little gang of bachelors. If you're a female, you either stay with your family herd or join another group of females. Either way, childhood's over, and adult life is calling. Hope you took notes on all those survival lessons, because you're going to need every single one of them. Your group has carved out a decent territory, about the size of 30 football fields, with just enough straggly vegetation and hidden water spots to keep everyone alive. It's not much, but it's home. One quiet night, everything changes. You wake up to strange sounds, human voices and the clinking of metal. Before anyone can even think about running, they're all around you. Your group panics, everyone running and braying in different directions, but it's too late. When things finally quiet down, you realize 3 of your friends are missing, dragged away by humans. Just like that. Gone. That night changes everything. Now every unknown sound could mean losing another friend to those 2-legged creatures who think everything in nature belongs to them. Your group adapts. You move deeper into the harsh terrain where vehicles can't follow. You can't go near the village anymore, even though that's where the best food and water is. Instead, you'll have to dig for underground water and eat plants so tough they hurt your teeth. But that's still better than getting caught and spending your life working for humans. As the seasons change, something else starts stirring. You notice female groups more often now, especially near the few remaining water spots. But getting a mate isn't just as simple as walking up and saying, "Hey, nice ears." First, you've got to prove you're worth her time. And in donkey world, that means showing you can protect her and know the best survival spots. You spot a female who catches your attention. She's smart and always alert. Problem is, other males want her too. What happens next isn't exactly romantic. It's all fighting and showing off, with kicks and bites that leave you bruised and scarred. After days of proving you're the toughest and showing you know where to find the best water and food, she finally chooses you. Getting together is a weird process. You circle around each other, make loud noises, and do this strange mating dance. A year later, you're not just responsible for yourself anymore. There's a little one now, with ears almost as big as yours, barely able to stand. The cycle starts again. But you are getting older. Those strong muscles aren't what they used to be. You're still strong, but everything takes more effort now. Young males start giving you those looks that you used to give older donkeys. Your territory, the one you fought so hard to protect, starts feeling bigger than before. Each journey to water takes longer. And the worst part? You still hear the danger coming with those satellite dish ears, but your legs don't move fast enough to escape it anymore. One day, a younger male challenges you. The fight is short. Your experience is no match for his youth and strength. Just like that, you're pushed to the edges of the territory you once ruled. The same places you used to avoid because they were too close to human settlements become your new home. You spend days alone, trying to survive on whatever you can find, always listening for the sounds of predators. Or humans with ropes. The jungle doesn't care that you were once strong. In the end, whether it's a lion that's patient enough to catch an old donkey, or simply the harsh desert itself, nature takes back what it gave. At least you lived free, something those donkeys taken by humans will never know.